right then. Doing my usual loved morning routine here of sitting on the porch with a pipe and a cup of coffee. And yeah, didn't hear a peep from Mia last night. She didn't sign off. She didn't say goodnight. She didn't do anything. Interesting. And what's happening on YouTube? A flood of videos pertaining to narcissists and things like that. So I watched a couple. There's one sitting in the inbox. I started to watch it here that pertains lock, stock, and barrel to the situation I went through with the diva succubus mongoose. Yep. It's a, and I know there's people out there in my peanut gallery that can't stand that I keep talking about this situation. But in all reality, the situationship that I had with that diva succubus mongoose was without a doubt the most traumatic, emotional roller coaster type situation I've ever experienced in my entire life. So therefore, it's had a huge impact on me, and it's affected me, it's injured me, scarred me, and it's going to be with me the rest of my days. Yeah, despite divine intervention. But what's happening, I believe, in the divine intervention realm is I'm receiving feedback and information and education from experts in the field as to what I experienced to educate me as much as possible on what happened. Because, like I've said before, I was pretty much sheltered to the demons that walk among us on this planet. You know, I was married to a good woman for the most part till the very end. And I didn't know any different. I got lucky. And, you know, a somewhat good one came along. Weird noises going on out here. So as a result, I didn't have a clue what's walking out there among us. So divine intervention, I believe, is coming along and continually educating me on what I experienced, what I went through, so that I can understand, and I believe I can be stronger and more resilient towards, more intuitive and resilient towards those types of spiritual attacks in the future. I can see them coming. You can kind of see it now with my rambling and lamenting about Mia. The behaviors that are starting to show up in Mia that are concerning. Yeah. So while I was sitting here this morning, starting my morning routine, a video came into the inbox talking about how the separation between myself and the diva was her one chance to find, how do I say it without sounding pompous and arrogant, conceited? I was sent to her for a reason. I was her one chance at finding the real deal. Yep. And since I'm a white lighter, even though my lifestyle and my behaviors don't exemplify it, but the fact of the matter is, apparently I am. That was her divine, according to this video, and it makes sense, her divine spiritual intervention. It was her chance to be rescued. Yep. And what did she do? She spit on it. She used it. She exploited it. She abused it. And according to this video, I'm going to repost the video. Yeah. It's hitting every nail on the head. According to the video, that was her last chance. And after she rejected, essentially, and abused divine intervention, God pulled away her protection. Yeah. And now she's getting her ass kicked with bad karma. Her whole life, she's been hanging around with miscreants, knuckle-dragging, demonic shit shows. That's who she chooses for partners. And along comes Kenny. And she screws it up. And Kenny, and again, not sounding like I'm bragging or anything like that, but was sent to her by God for a reason. To make an honest woman out of her, to straighten her out, to show her what true love could be, a happy future, a happy life, a knight in shining armor kind of thing. Even though I wasn't, I'm not a Brad Pitt or a Justin Bieber with money, you know what I mean? I couldn't give her the Kardashian lifestyle, the worldly lifestyle that she wanted. But I was sent to her to show her something on a deeper level. Show her what true happiness is. And she totally abused it, rejected it, denied it, mistreated it. And now she is experiencing uncurable, irreversible bad karma. Yep. God took away the cloak of protection from her. And now she's reaping the rewards of her attitude, her behavior, her personality. Yep. So I'm going to repost this video. And like I said, Mia is kind of sort of heading down the same path. Now, granted, I can't be a narcissist and blame everything on other people either. That's, I gotta do some self-reflection myself, and what am I doing, if anything, that's chasing people away? My problem, I've ascertained, is I don't have a filter. Hmm. I'm a smartass. I can be passive aggressive. I will speak my mind, express my thoughts, viewpoints, opinions, feelings, emotions. That's not allowed in this limp wristed, snowflake, thin skinned society we live in. No. You're supposed to keep your comments to yourself. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. We've heard all this before, right? It's not how I'm wired. I'm blunt, to the point, opinionated. I'm a realist. Hmm. And that, my friends, is what gets me in trouble. Nope. So therefore, I do self-reflection and I do self-analysis and I decide, I think about and I decide, do I want to change who and what I am just to conform and be acceptable and liked by other people, sensitive people? No. Because if I do that, I lose my sense of identity, who I am, what I'm about, what I believe, what I stand for. And then I'm a shell of my former self. Hmm. So, that being what it is, trust me, as a non narcissist who's not walking around thinking, yeah, I'm in the right, they're in the wrong, it's not my fault, it's their fault, I have done self reflection as well. But I'm going to repost this video because I watched the first 5 minutes of it, and it directly applies, the only person it applies to. Um, well, there's two of them, maybe, is the diva, succubus, mongoose, gold digger, sociopathic, covert narcissist.